Hello guys, back again. After the last 4 games being played by other people, I decided to cast one of my own. And in this game, I'm playing as the blue player up here, Punic Curse, and I'm playing as the Koreans. Just as a reminder, my elo is on regular match, roughly 1,000, sometimes 1,050. And on Empire Wars, which is what this is, it's about 950. In the red, we have BMAC 984. He is hailing from the United States as well. His Empire Wars elo is about 850, and his 1v1 is about 900 to 950. So, and he's playing as the Cumans, and we are playing on Greenland. Now, I've played Greenland only one time before this. Interesting thing about it is, while there's a significant amount of water, as you can see, you can easily cross in multiple areas with land units. And there's a lot of gold and fish out here as well. So the fish, that's a huge deal. In the early game, you want to try and get as much of those fish as possible. But in the later game, if it goes long, getting that gold, getting that the relic, that could be a big thing. So a lot of unique things about this map. I actually, the 2 times that I've played it, I've won it on either ranked games or Empire Wars, and I actually really enjoyed it. And so as Koreans here, I decided to go for a unique strat, or at least what I consider to be a unique strat. I have a couple archers and some spearmen out. That's just early feudal army in case he decides to come at me. But what I plan on doing is going to Castle Age and getting out the Korean turtle ship. And the Korean turtle ship is something you don't see a whole lot. And part of the reason why is because they're slow, they have relatively short range, and they're expensive. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second, as Red is sending 4 scouts into my base. Looks like the armies will pass each other. Actually, he has 5 scouts, I'm assuming, yeah. And a little feudal aggression coming in here for Red. He's going to run right into my TC, looks like. Going to keep running past. I'm having to bring back my gold miners. And looks like I lose 1 villager. Get some good hits on his scouts, but unfortunately my eco is pretty idle right now. Did not get the walls up over here. Honestly, was not expecting a 4 scout rush either. Or I guess technically 5. He just has the other one running around somewhere else. Red looping around here to this side. He can see that my mill is up there, and I have a dock as well, so he can probably assume that there's some villagers. Sending some spearmen forward. Will I get some hits? Oh no, he pulls away. Alright. I played this game probably like a week ago, so some of the things that happen are still might surprise me because I don't remember everything. Scouting with my scout, looking for where he's at. Getting a hit or 2. And he responds. Got him about half health though. Some weak scouts in there, trying to lure him into my army, and just passing again. That's the fun thing about this, guys. I'm going to cast the good, the bad, and the ugly, including my ugly. I guess I was really focused on trying to get some Vil picks over here. We'll go with that. It sounds good. And he is going to bring his army over here. Nice. 1 goes down. 2 goes down, 3 goes down, all 4 go down. Yeah, I remember getting a pretty good engagement against the scouts. I just couldn't remember when it happened. So that was pretty big. I don't know if he just kind of misclicked or what. But anyway, I'm up to castle. Going up to castle now. No, wait, excuse me. I'm so used to looking over at red being on my side. I'm going still in feudal. He isn't going to castle. I've invested into some fishing ships. Apparently, I cannot speak today. I do apologize. It's been a long week. It does look like I'm pretty much fully walled, except for the very front of my... Oh, no, okay, yeah. I think I'm fully walled. Yeah. Selling some wood for gold, clicking up to Castle Age now. So red will beat me by a minute or so. I did come in here and harassed his villagers. Took them off the wood for a little bit. But he's fully walled over there now. Got some lumber camps up. Another thing is, after this game, I talked to B-Mac a little bit in chatting. I had never met him before, or played with him before. But he was very friendly, and we had a good conversation, so seems like a good guy. So, prepping for my strategy now. I have one dock up, got two more coming down. Getting some upgrades for my units. He is as well. He's also getting wheelbarrow, which is something the Cumans could do before they go up to castle, or while they're going to castle, because they have 2 town centers in feudal. Must be nice. Going heavy on the farms. As he builds some stables, you know, he's going to try and start pumping out some knights, maybe some steppe lancers. Got a couple of spearmen out here to protect my villagers, not a whole lot. I think I'm doing some scouting with this fishing ship, maybe. Yeah, scouting around a little bit. I kind of expected maybe he would have a couple fishing ships. He did not. He was content to build mills and use his villagers, which isn't a bad thing. Collecting short fish with villagers is pretty fast. And he's walling up this side as well. And he did get some skirmishers out, which I'm glad I was able to force him into that. He saw my archers and decided he's going to get some skirms and some knights out. That's what he can see, and that's what I can see. Pretty decent scouting for both. You gotta remember this part over here is mostly shallows and stuff. I'm not gonna do a whole lot over here. So the important parts have been scouted. Getting a second TC down for myself. And what was that? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Turtle ships. Look at these guys. They absolutely destroy land units that they can range. Oh my goodness. Look at this. He's going to run his knights around here. I've got 4 turtle ships now and a small army over here. He's going to run his knights around here. I did get the pikeman upgrade. These poor little fishermen over here, they are not going to last very long. Oh, so sad. So sad. So I'm going to pull back some of these turtle ships and some of these pikemen. And what I didn't realize is there is a little hole here. Very small, but big enough to get him some villager kills as he comes running into my base. Thankfully, I had some pikemen that were not far away. He got 2 villagers. And right here, running right into freaking turtle ship fire. And the turtle ships are slow. They only have 6 range. They're expensive. But versus buildings on the shoreline and units on the shoreline, they are devastating, as you will see here soon. I think this one's going to go down. I should have pulled it back. And really, gotta say, good animation. Like, who doesn't like watching that? That was beautiful watching it sink. But mopped up that entire army for the cost of what? 1 turtle ship? Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not sure what happened to the rest of his knights over here, but they went somewhere. Probably died. So he's going to expand out here to the left flank, get another TC up. So let's talk about some turtle ship weaknesses, because not a lot of people have to encounter turtle ships, especially if you mostly play land games. You're not going to really encounter turtle ships, and I feel like most players do play mostly land games. So turtle ships, what they're strong against, like I said, is ships that are at close distance, buildings on the shoreline, units on the shorelines, or in the shadows. But what they're weak against is bombard cannons, which you don't get unless you're in Imperial Age. So monks would probably be the best answer against turtle ships, especially because it's a shoreline kind of situation. Monks have a much further range, so it's like 9 range or whatever, versus the 6 range of a turtle ship. And they're also weak against castles, so if you can get a castle up, which kind of seems crazy that a cannon galleon, regular cannon galleon, is strong against castles, you know, because they have that additional range, but they don't do too well against, the turtle ships don't do too well against castles. Castles will just drop them. And then towers, they're weak against, and the last thing that they're weak against is very situational, but it's the condottieri, which is one of the Italian unique units, just slaughtering villagers over here. So if you were Italian, which is a good map, a good set to pick whenever you're on a a water map or a hybrid map, they would do well against these, because these are gunpowder units, I guess. So pushing this TC over here, slaughtered a lot of villagers, pushing the gate in over here, gonna get in over here, and I feel kind of bad for BMAC, because honestly I have barely ever played against turtle ships myself. So if it happened to me in the moment when your brain's, you're getting a brain fart, it could be pretty confusing. Getting some villager picks. He is trying to repair this TC over here. Red is coming over here. He's got some Steppe Lancers, some Knights. I did wall up over here though. There might be a hole there, but I am trying to build over here too to block it off. He's got a siege workshop over here, and he's going to start collecting some gold out in the shallows, which is kind of risky, but if I don't see it, you're good, and I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. Getting a lot of villagers over here. And he has a relic, so he must have had a monk at one time. Gonna go for a castle over here. So I get the castle over here because, there's archers over here. But maybe put a university or something just to block that gate and build that castle on the shoreline, because that would really defend your gold up here and some of your other buildings, because I can't push a castle with turtle ships. But it's what it is. These turtle ships, let's just read their stats real quick. 50 attack, 6 melee armor, 5 pierce armor, and 6 range. Just nuts. Out of those 3 knights, 1 down and 1 almost down. He has got something inside of his siege workshop over here. Looks like a mangonel. But surprise! I had some more turtle ships over here. I didn't see the siege workshop, but I had some over here just in case he tried to sneak something over. And I was walling up over here to protect this TC. So, I understand it's not the most exciting strat in the world, but it's something different, something unique, something that I just randomly thought of and decided to do, and the first time I ever tried it, it worked. So, figured I'd share with you guys. Look at some statistics real quick. 58 to 28. So pretty good KD. Like I said, those turtle ships trade pretty well against land units, especially. With if you're using ships or whatever, They also trade well against the ships unless you can hit and run. If you can hit and run and stay out of range, then you can do pretty well. There's the economy, technology, exploration. Not too far off, about the same, almost 8%. And villagers, 66 to 65. So yeah, eco wise and villager wise, pretty close, pretty similar. But like I said, it was a fun match, and I told Red that I was gonna probably cast this game, and I was gonna send him a link and everything. And like I said, he seems like a nice guy. So, all right, guys, till later. Bye.